Yes, I realize probably ain't nobody here. That's okay. Um, I am going to be doing a couple things tonight, and I'm going to let crowd participation decide what I'm going to be doing as far as a couple of the things that I have yet to determine. I got a few ideas, but you know, it's neither here nor there. We're going to make a video. Simple enough. I've already got several things laid out, and so we'll just want to see what's going on with it. Let me go to my channel real quick and pull this up, see if there's anybody in here. Apparently, we have one person watching. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Let me drop a link. So if you'd like to come up, you don't have to show your avatar or anything. I mean, you can show your avatar, that's fine. Um, I had to get into the channel though, so I could. Um, hang on, phone's going on. Watch is apparently was going off for like 25 seconds. Let me go through and pin that. I have to be on the page to pin it though. Uh, there's the thing. Hey, I've got it set up to do a video. Hey, Sharon. Uh, Thank you for coming in. Certainly a pleasure. Um, if you'd like to come up on panel, you're welcome to. I'm going to go through and be making a video tonight. It's going to be really simple. After all, video, you only need three things. Well, technically, you only need two: video and audio. The Oh, that's cool. It ain't no big deal. Um, I've got a few things that I'm going to be doing, and the let me share my screen and just show y'all what I'm doing. Real simple. We got this is a video editor. Well, let me add it so y'all can actually see it. Doesn't much make good for me to show you if you ain't gonna see it. This is a video editor, and this is a preview screen. This is where you put your tracks in, or where you actually do the layering. You got to have audio, video, and I'm gonna put some words on there. Um, oh, hey, Ellsworth Carl, good to see you. We're just doing a simple video tonight. I do have I downloaded a couple things, and it doesn't have to be these things, but this is what I've went ahead and picked out. It's going to be a very short video, and let's see here. If I played that, you could just see it's kind of rolling waves. I had another idea for this, but this is just as good as anything. Um, I figured we might as well use it. Now, one of the things you will notice is I didn't put it on the top, didn't put it on the bottom. The reason for that is quite simple. I am going to put something up here. When you're editing a video, basically, hey, good to see Coyote. When you're editing a video, hey, Vase Place, always a pleasure. When you're editing a video, look at it like pages on a book. Or if you were laying one thing here, you're going to lay something on top of it there. Now, your audio can be under the bottom. Doesn't really matter because, you don't see the audio and you hear it. So what we're going to do today, I've got a video here. It's just the beach, and chilling. I do have an audio song that I will import. I downloaded it today. I am going to have to pay for this song. So what I'm going to do, the song's obviously a lot longer than this video is. So I'm thinking I'll go through and grab a few other videos, just layer on, up top. You don't get an input. They get an input. You don't get input. Um, Still. Uh, Hey, good to see you, Big Matt. Always a pleasure, and we're just kind of doing our thing today. Um, I am going to go through, and I would like to get y'all's input on a couple of videos, maybe. I thought about doing You know, oh, I know what might be fun. Hang on. Let me go back to my editor and let me pull up. What do you want, Otis? I tried to pick you up. You don't look. Just stay down. All right. I don't know. We could do that one. This is kind of interesting. No, we're gonna eliminate that because I did that for something else. Y'all may want to see that anyhow at some point. May not. For that matter. Hey, Lily, good to see you. Come here, Otis. Let me put you up here, and then you can be quiet, baby. You sit there with Nikki. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe a few more beach scenes. Would y'all rather see beach in? Yeah, that puppy does want my attention. That's true, Roland. And I'll bring Otis up here, and just so y'all can see Otis. Let me bigify Otis. Here's Otis. Hey, buddy. He's just wanting a little attention. Personally, I think he wants me to pick him up just so he can go lay on this arm of this couch. And Ellsworth, I'm gonna bring. Uh, that was actually Otis, but I will bring Nikki up as well in case if Lacey's there, you may want to let her know I'm gonna bring her up. Thank you. This is my buddy Otis. We've been together about 12, 13 years. Here is my dog Nikki, and Nikki is a lot newer to me, but she's very precious to me. And this is Nikki, and she has soothed my heart. She's as sweet a dog as they come. And you've never seen Otis, Lily? He's a good boy. I had two dogs for a long time. No, you stick up here. We want to make sure Lacey can see her puppy. I had Otis and Lulabelle for many years. Lulabelle passed away on November the 1st last year. And, well, I had a broken heart. So Devil Dog offered me pick of the litter of his. He just had some. And, well, it's okay. Oh, wow, 3 doctor's appointments. I understand. But anyhow, Nikki has done a lot for me over since then. She just farted and then she scared herself by it, I guess. All right, go ahead. All right. Anyhow, we just looking at how to make a real simple video. It ain't nothing special. And the audio, if I wanted to keep this real short, and it's going to be a short video, I do have to download a couple things real quick that I've already prepared. I just haven't downloaded because I didn't prepare while I was here. Let's go through. Just go to Google. Go to Canva. It won't take but a minute. I tell you what, y'all even need to see that. So it'll be kind of a surprise, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe I'll show you the last one. All right. But I do have to download them. Take just a minute. The computer's fast enough. The internet's a little slow. If I can get it to show up. Let's see. There we go. That's a lot better. That last one didn't want to act right. Anyhow, for a video, you need 2 things: audio and video. I'm choosing to put a third thing in there, and that this particular audio is going to be, or this particular video is going to be it's going to have words on it on top. So real quick, let's see. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope she's okay. The I've prepared a few of these things in advance just because I was thinking about what I'd like to do tonight, and we'll get them done. It's just state of the channel address, state of the channel um, video. I'm trying to do this every month, and so uh, all I'm going to do is put these one right after the other on top of the other. I'm going to limit how long they're playing, and so that they will. Um, I don't want to waste too much anybody's time, and then because after all, a lot of this is just boring stuff. Although I do find it intriguing at times, trying to figure out what the next thing to do on it is. All right, what the next video is going to be about. The For that matter, how to make the next video. Um, this one is going to be pretty cool because I'm adding the song to it. I'm going to end up paying for the song, but that's okay. Um, the fact is, I guess I could just put. Well, maybe not. I may change the song. I may use a different song. Let's see, a month ago. All right. Let's see. It won't take long, I assure you. I'm almost done. Let's see here. And truth be told, I may be downloading a couple of these twice. Not intended to, mind you. It's just hard to remember. Yeah, that one I just did twice. Didn't mean to, obviously. Who'd want to download the same thing twice? Anyhow, we're going to get to it in just a second. I just need music for my crazy girls for a video. Hey, one thing you can do, Ellsworth, is they've got some really neat stuff. Hey, Marines and Army Mom, good to see you. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sharon. Uh, let me go through and bring up. Uh, let me go through and bring up the my editor again. Let me share the screen, and we're just going to go through, and we're going to do that one, that one, that one, that one. All right, sounds good. We'll bring all those in. Um, let's see. We're going to put that one here on top. We're going to put that one right after it. We're going to put that one right after it. I don't know if these are actually in order there. I know they're not in order. Now I got to look at which order they're in. Well, maybe they are. That shouldn't be. Let's see. Well, we'll look at it. I may have to change the order of them as it goes. We'll just have to look at it once I get it on there. And for that matter, I may have to duplicate the. All right. This is the video a month ago. We had. That's not right. That's not the first thing we on there. Today's state of the address. Where is the state of the address? Well, let me just look. The state of the channel address. That's actually not where it's supposed to be. That's supposed to be first. All right. Channel state of the channel address. Today is June 15th. All right. Let me pull that back up. Um, uh, uh, maybe I'll just go through and move all this over a little bit so I got a little bit more working around. Well, oh, hang on just a second. Let me see who that is. Oh, that's an email. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through, and if you look at these, this is a real simple view. I do want to see. I want to see the properties, and the only reason why I want to do that, I'm going to try to limit these to just 3 seconds a slide. So what I want to do is I want to go here to where it says 10 and just put 3, and I'm going to move that over. Then I go. Now it's on this one. I'm going to do the same thing with that. Just hit 3. A lot of this is just not a lot of cut. One of the reasons why I like this is it's not a lot of cutting and pasting, that type of thing. A lot of this can be done just by punching buttons. And I am going to change that. I am going to change the. Um, uh, I am going to change the music that I was thinking about using. It doesn't really fit it, but all right, all right, there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. All right, that should be total of 26.3 seconds. All right, so let me get rid of that. I can't use it anyhow. Um, I don't want to waste it on a 30-second. When I use that, I want it to be. Um, I'm going to go to the end of that. I'll clip it and keep the left. All right, that gets everything off the left. Now this will be a total. The whole video will be a total of 26 point right at 27 seconds. We will go find some music for it. What are you trying to do? You trying to bite me? Go get your bone. I'll throw it. You can play with it. Let's see. I don't know why I'm bothering doing that. Let's just go here. YouTube music. I saw one earlier. What was it? I think it's that. Hang on. I think I've already used that. In fact, I think I have brought one. I thought I left one up. Maybe I didn't. Um, the bacon maybe. No, maybe that one. No, maybe that one was the one I used. No Mercy, one Orange Foot, Pablo, Road Tripping, Friendly Dance. I tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. That's the one I'd like to use, but I can't. Uh, we'll use this one. I like this one anyhow. There we go. We're going to use Backwoods Barbecue. So we're going to bring this back in. We're going to import a file. We're going to, that's downloads. We're going to YouTube Music, and we're looking for Backwoods Barbecue. So we're just going to bring that in, and we're going to put it under here. Because of the fact that all this is, we're going to cut it off right there. So all these align perfectly. They're all the same amount. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go up here and we're going to render it. It has to be ready for, so we're going to go there, state of the channel, and today is, well, it was 6/15. 15. All right, that's when I got all this together. So we're going to go right there to storage, put it in, which file is that I wanted? I don't see it. There it is. It's time. Good enough. We're going to change the format that we want as a web address, and we're just looking for high definition YouTube export. My computer's got a lot of RAM, so it should export it pretty quickly. It's actually right now going at 37 frames, 38 frames a second. Which this is actually about 30 seconds. So it's going to do it a little bit faster than, and there, it's ready. Bam. So now all we got to do is we got to go to to, let's see, storage D, do, where did I put its time? It should be in here somewhere. There it is, right there. All right. That was the one we just did. All right. We're going to downsize that. We're going to go over here to YouTube. And it is for my YouTube Police channel. So we're going to switch channels. I'll go over to YouTube Police, upload, and upload. We're going to select the channel D. It's time. Where did I put it? Right there. Should be up front. Okay, let's see. I don't know where it went. It's not showing up, and I don't have a. So I got another way to do it. I've got it right there. I'm just going to do a drag and drop. Right there. Bam. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. And we're good there. We're going to be good there. Good there. We're going to make it public. Although now what we're going to do, we're going to schedule it. We'll schedule it for tomorrow or today, the 16th. No, we'll make it public now because it's already flipped over to the 15th. So we're just going to make it public. All right, and we're going to publish. So, and that's it. That's how you make a simple video. Not hard at all. Hey, Carnegie. I'm sure I missed a little bit, so let me review up a little bit. See, Rose. Let's see. Thanks, Lily. Here goes video. Marines and Army Mom. I think I said hello to her. Pendar, good to see you. Hey, I appreciate it. I don't blame you at all. Skip over at Grey Wolf. Good to see you. Wonderful people. And William Carnegie, my buddy at work. Russian Wind Mountain. Good to see you. And I think I've caught up with everybody. A lot of people saying hello. Anyhow, that should be, if I went and looked at my channel right now, even though I got the live going on right now, if I looked under videos, oh, I messed up. It's a good thing. Let me make it private. How do you like that? I made a mistake. Isn't that funny? I made a real silly mistake. I forgot to do something. Delete forever. I've still got it pulled up on the thing, and the reason why I did that is because I knew I was, the chances of me making a mistake doing this, it's always increased. So, what I'm going to do, well, let me show you why I'm doing it. Let me get that out of the way. You see this beautiful scene back here with the beach and everything, even though I got the music going on there, and it probably don't match, but it don't really matter at this point. You can't see the beach. All you can see is them letters. All you can see is the black background with the letters. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to transitions or the effects. I'm going to grab the Chrome key and I'm going to put it on each one of these. All the Chrome key does is goes through and it blocks out that particular color. And I set the backgrounds on these to be black, so it will automatically should go through. I don't know if it'll work there or not. Yeah, it's all the way through it. So now it's set. I've got the letters, I've got the background, and I've got the music. Now I go through and state YTP state of the union. Yeah. How foolish do I feel? Pretty foolish. We're gonna put that on. Where did I put it? Uh, it's time. Where's its time? I can't ever find what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it. Why is that? Oh, I know why. I'm not on the right thing. It's time. There it is. I know where I'm putting. I just can't remember how to get there. But at least I know what I'm looking for. All right, and that's running at 22 frames per second, so it'll take a little bit longer than the actual video to render because it's not going as many frames per second as the actual as the format. Format's just under 29 is 29.97 frames per second, and that's a 1920 by 1080. Anyhow, you could make it bigger, but I don't see the point. Okay, so now we're doing it all over again. Upload a video. I don't know if it's going to show up when I get to it or not. We'll find out. It should be YTP, state of the channel. There it is. YTP, state of the channel. Next, 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 we're gonna make it public, but we're gonna wait for the upload to finish anyhow. Maybe the checks. It shouldn't take long, and that's about it. Um, I like the music's on there. I didn't really take the time to sort out just the perfect music though. And let's see if I'm missing any conversation. I use my upload private and double check it on YouTube before going public. That's a good idea, and I probably should. But I wanted to, the truth is, this should have been out yesterday or earlier, 12 hours ago. And so I'm running a little bit behind with it. So I did just bring it up to look at it. And anyhow, I'm not worried about it checking it. I know it's going to be fine. Close, and bam, it's there. Um, there's all sorts of things you can do with these things, but it's a little uh, less than 30 seconds video in a widescreen format. I really like the picture though. That's a nice picture. Anyhow, that's a real simple um, video edited right here in front of you, right here in front of you. Hey, Ghostly Winds. See, interesting video showing the water looks. So I do too. Although, and that's part of why I was saying I don't think the music really matches it. Um, thank you, my pleasure. Um, I don't think the music matches it real well. Oh, let me increase the quality. There we go. That's a whole lot better. In fact, I'll probably mute it. And for some reason, and that's it. Just a real simple video. There's not a lot of moving parts to it, so wasn't much sense in and doing a lot on it. But oh no, I could. In fact, I've got I earlier I was looking at some music and found some that would work. Um, in fact, I've got it downloaded onto my onto my channel. I I just I guess I was in kind of a hurry um, on YouTube Music because I would have to kind of go back and forth because I used some music that I thought maybe I had used. I don't want to try to use the same music over and over again. Um, and the beach, it probably, uh, there is some really good music that works well with different things. And I don't know, it just seemed, you know, that's just the way it worked out. Um, if I now one of these days I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna do some of these videos. I think to where it just goes through, and you just enjoy the music so much. Some of it that is just so really good that I'm going to say at one of these I'm gonna throw a note on there say, hey, I paid $10 for this video to so enjoy the rest of the relaxing scene while you listen to the music or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I kind of I go by the sing for scary. Okay, sing for scary. There we go. Actually, I was just thinking of a song. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can find the words to it because I don't want to make a complete fool out of myself. Um, I'll try. I won't be doing Uh, yeah. Um, and I'm probably not going to sing the whole thing. Um, but I'll sing a little bit. Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. St- Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm all alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. That's off. The melody ain't following. Sorry. Hey, good to see you, Peter. Hey, Jen, or Dance. All right, there you go. There's my dancing for the night. Sorry, Jen. The Hey, I don't mind doing that from time to time. Just a lot of stuff going on. I got so many things that I need to be doing. I need to get some of this stuff mailed tomorrow. I'm gonna go over to Jeremiah's and try to help him set up some of his stuff for live streaming. I was streaming with him earlier today, and he had a lot of feedback, and I don't know what it was up with his settings. Um, but it was we came to see Karaoke Police is coming. Woo woo! Karaoke Police is coming. I hear you. Um, a little bit every now and again. I'm not very good at it, but it helps if I remember the tune. I can't always remember the melody. Um, I can remember some of the melody, but other parts I'm lost on if I ain't heard it in a while. But I'm not very good at singing. Um, I'm really not. There is some musical talent that runs in my family, but it ain't me. The So help me if you two please get to 1K before we do. We're leaving one. We're losing one every day. Is that 1 hour, one sub, one? Jen, I can tell you how to get those. Um, I literally can tell you how to. At least I think I can. The And it really ain't hard. Um, Although the 1K is that subscribers. Well, I tell you what, let's do this before we do anything. Let's go over. Actually, it takes a little while, so it does. This channel's almost to this channel's almost to 500, but it just kind of shot up pretty quick. Um, I am about to drop Jen and Steve's, you know, one sub. I don't want phony banana. Oh, I know. Hey, I'm not trying to tell you to go. I've never paid for a single, you know, I've never paid for a single subscriber. I've never, I don't do that. But there are some things you can do. And people talk about, you know, people talk about want to grow organically. Uh, um, let's see, with Jen and Steve. All right, let me drop your link, Jen. I would appreciate it if everybody would go connect with Jen. She is awesome. Her sense of humor is as good as anybody I've ever seen. I'll tell you how how I'm working this. Um, Now, granted, one of the things I do, um, well, first of all, I do try to include, you know, shorts, live streams, and videos. I think each one of them have their, I do like organic bananas. Um, no, I don't want phony banana. I don't want phony bananas either, Jen. In fact, I've been very careful about this particular channel. My last channel grew pretty well, And a lot of it, some of it was, just the fact that me and Devil Dog were doing the good cop, bad dog show, and a lot of stuff was fresh and enjoyable, great, great content, and a lot of people were jumping on. Oh, organic is the way to go. These are the subs who stick around. Hey, no argument, you know. But see, the thing is, wouldn't you rather use a fertilizer that grew, your plants organically quickly, or better, or prettier, or tastier? Hey, Beth, uh, good to see you, Beth Vergara. But here's the thing: people don't care. I'll use my history in sales to try and uh, explain what I mean. People don't care how much you know. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. All that means is that if you want to attract people to you, there's a couple ways of doing that. One, you know, as far as initially, uh, you can do it enough to go through and become monetized as you can show interest in them. I know that a lot of the people that I'm subscribed to, especially initially, was just because of the fact I met them, liked them, wanted to hang out with them. All right. And a lot of those people I met through live streams, a lot of them, once I worked at getting I worked at getting a lot of, the first 600, subscribers by handing out cards, talking with people, trying to talk my family into subscribing. I even went through and as a police officer, I probably have 5,000 or close to 5,000 people on my friends list. Oh, hey, Randy, good to see you. Come on up, brother. Be good to see you. If you get a wild hair, you don't have to. Still, I'd love to talk with somebody up here as opposed to just, as opposed to just talking at the screen and the chat. Not, I am paying more attention to chat probably that way. It's worth thinking about. But in order in order to grow a channel, you have to meet new people. You have to show an interest in them. Um, people don't. People aren't gonna. People. A lot of people are generally um, have their best interest or their interest first before they can show interest in somebody else. They want to have, hey Ross, hey, good to see you. Um, Obviously that's Jonesy, Australian Radio, Andy TV. I don't know why I just had a pause there for a second, but okay, excellent. I'll see you then, Jonesy. Um, if you understand people and their motivation, people are motivated by what can help them. People are now. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here that I try to help because I want to see them do well. It's a combination of things. I do, my channel isn't all that. It's no big deal. Um, the By the way, I already have one channel that's monetized, right? I hope so. Maybe you would talk about this channel. I'm doing a lot of live streams on it, and that works for watch hours. Um, the I guess my point, people, if you understand that people are motivated by their own self-interest, it's one of the reasons why society joins together. It's one of the reasons why people join together in a lot of things. Oh, I know it's you, Randy. I was just saying, I'd love to have. I was talking about, Jonesy when on Australian radio, Indie TV, and then for some reason, yeah, I know RXTX is Randy. In fact, Randy's good people. I've had him on panel a couple of times. I enjoy Randy. I enjoy talking to him. He got a personality similar to mine, in that hey, he don't care. I mean, he'll do whatever to entertain. He'll do a lot of good things for folks. Well, people are always interested. If you think about it, people have their best interest at heart. Now, it does extend beyond that. It extends to probably their family first, um, their immediate family, I would think, their parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc., to their town, to their state, to their nation. It tends to go that way. Um, with an understanding that when people have their best interest at heart, you know, you got to try and do something to help them. Um, the If you can show somebody that you have their best interest at heart, if you can show somebody that you're actually trying to help them reach their goals, they're going to do what they can to help you reach your goals as well. The And to be honest with you, there are some people that tend to get upset with me. Uh, Good intent will cover a multitude of sins. You know. Um. Oh, hey Jonesy, did you get your bath or shower already?
No, that wasn't me. That was that was the
Oh, that was
RTX.
Randy.
Yeah, yeah, Randy
Well, you can see why I get you two confused, right? You know
for sure. Twins.
the well, I was just saying that in order to, and I mean, I'm sure you've dealt with the music industry a long time, and I'm sure you would agree with me that musicians are just like anybody else. They want their stuff to get played. They want they want to promote their album. They want to, and if you go through and you help them to do those things, they're more likely to, that ingratiates yourself towards them. Jonesy, have you frozen? I think you froze. Either that or no, he's moving a little bit, I think. I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, he froze. Anyhow, I think that one of the things that I do in order to grow this channel, now I don't know everybody that's joined me. I don't know everybody that's gone through and has uh, connected with me, but I try to get to know them. Um, the thing is, when you're a small channel and you're just getting started out, the only people you have to rely on is those folks that you run into, those folks that you meet, and so um, the larger, uh, it's kind of hard to go through. It's kind of hard to go through and show the support to people that you don't know, and ultimately, go ahead.
No, Wi-Fi problem. Sorry, mate.
Oh, that's all right. I figured that was it. Um,
Yeah,
the
it's good.
way
It's good. It's good to meet people online through lives, and you get to know the person, and then you get invested in that person, and you might venture over to their station, their channel, and have a bit of a look, a squiz, a watch, and yeah. But that's why I see it anyway.
I agree. Um, the fact is that if they see that you're supporting their channel and you have their interest at heart, they're going to be much more likely to take care of the people that support them.
Well, that's what I try to do.
Right. And I know that when me and Devil Dog started the Good Cop Bad Dog show and started running around, Jonesy was here all the time, and of course, that ingratiated him to me and Devil Dog. And, you know, hey, he's a good guy, great personality, got, some mad skills. And so, we took the time to get to know him better. Um, he's, he's a good friend, one of our better friends. Um, Devil Dog's probably my best friend on here. Jonesy's on up there though. The, anyhow, the Jonesy comes in because he likes us. I think the
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm definitely. Yeah, it's just it's good entertain. Like for me, I call this entertainment. So I enjoy watching other lives. Like late at night, I'll go into my lounge room and put the TV on and
I think he's froze again. Hopefully, we'll see him again. Um, but when you're a small channel and you have limited amounts of people that you're
tube.
connected with, go ahead, Jonesy. It helps to snag up every link people drop. Not because you're trying to get them to not because of the fact that you're trying to get them to come. You some of them, a lot of them will come over, they'll run over, they'll leave a comment, probably won't watch 30 seconds of a video. I mean, you can tell by your analytics that a lot of people are only watching a little bit of the video, and that's okay. It is what it is. But if you go through and you show that you're there running their playlist, you're running, going to their live stream, you're the support of the barbecue community, you the superstar like Russ Jones. Russ is awesome people, and I'm very thankful to have met him. And I'm very thankful to have met you too, Randy. Um, Edward, wow. No, I don't know why he's having trouble with his internet today, but sometimes it acts up. Well, I do try to make it over there to the barbecue community. I care about them, the barbecue community. I care about the people I go to support. I can't always stay as long as I'd like to, um, but that's just because the fact that the number of folks that I'm trying to care for or trying to get to know is ever increasing. Um, there, I'm still working on, just because I've got a pretty good bit of subscribers on my main channel, don't mean that a lot of those were gained through shorts, and that don't translate. They're just looking for something they can pop. And this channel I'm trying to do a little differently. This channel I'm trying to go through and talk with folks primarily in live streams. I'm still doing videos because that content still counts. That does provide more material for your master playlist, or for any playlist for that matter. But you know, truth is, about the only playlist I click on is master playlist, so I can let every single one of their videos play. Um, I want to make sure that they get as much time from this computer as I can give them. And hey, Russ is good people. Um, you are too, Randy. So is Lance. So is George. You know, so is Lep. So is Chef. So is, I mean, there's a lot of wonderful folks over there. Um, and I enjoy the conversation. It's always cool. What I really enjoy though, Randy, is a lot of your stuff. Hey, you and Simon, y'all have a desire to entertain. Y'all ain't running. Some of the some I see I do, and all the different ones I run to. Some people run, night streams, or silent streams. I've done that a couple times on here myself, especially when I was first starting, um, just for watch hours. And a few people would stay and they'd be supportive, and I'm very thankful and appreciative of that. Um, but oh wow, we're almost to an hour. Um, it's my intent tonight to go for about an hour. Um, the What's going on, Jonesy?
Strike two. Let's see what we get with the third one. But I had to shut down and reboot. And let's hope the Wi-Fi holds solid. I'll have to
Good.
change. I'll have to change. I might have to hardwire into the modem because I'm only on Wi-Fi.
I think my computer's on Wi-Fi right now as well. I don't know why it stopped working on the other type, the other cord. Not be very. One thing I know. So me, hey, you are funny. I enjoy the conversation, and yeah, it can be. Over here we try to keep things, G-rated or family friendly, whatever. It's a little bit more risque over there, but hey, I'm a guy. It's not. I'm a police officer. I'm around other officers, and guys can get, a little risque or a little, cracking jokes and what have you, trying to impress other guys or whatever. Um,
Granny's
Hey, good to
filming
see
again.
you, Granny, filming again.
Yeah.
Uh, well,
Uh,
I think, yeah, I mean, but you got to show the initiative. You got to go through and show them that you care. You got to show them that you're going to, um, some channels, they'll come over, they'll pop in for 10, 20, 30 seconds. They're going to say, hello, I met you from here, and one of the things that I found that does me a world of good is dropping into people's live streams. Um, Now,
yeah,
live
that works
streams,
for me.
you're going to run into some that are going long term. You're going long. Some of them's going to be entertaining. Some of them's not. You know, I do enjoy some of them more than others. I mean, I'll pop into one where somebody's doing a sleep stream, and I'll say hello. I'll hit the like button. I'll tell them, like, and those probably the same ones that come in from time to time, and just hop in, say something, hit the like button, and move on as well, and that's okay. But sometimes they wander into a live stream and get to chatting, and then I get to know them a little bit better, and sometimes they have live streams where they're actually talking. Um, but that's all just my opinion. But I think it's backed up by the results of the things I've been looking at. Jones, you still there? Or yeah, sometimes he psychs me out with that. Sometimes it's reality. Anyhow, um, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Um, and if that becomes Zig Ziglar, and I'm paraphrasing, um, Zig Ziglar said that in order to get what you want out of life, you have to make sure enough other people get what they want. If you help enough, actually, I think he put it, if you help enough other people get what they're needing, they'll help you get what you need, or something like that. The bottom line is to focus on serving as opposed to being self-indulgent. And I don't mean that anybody in here is self-indulgent. Obviously, they're very caring people, or they wouldn't be here helping me with my watch hours now. Um, and I am appreciative. Um, I try to make it to everybody's, and sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. But I also don't get upset. It does not benefit me in any way, shape, form, or fashion to get upset if somebody doesn't make one of my live streams. People have lives, they have other priorities. If take for example tonight, um, my buddy Jeremiah, a friend of 20 years, um, a friend of 20 of mine for 20 years or longer. Did his first live stream on his um, on his Trucker J channel, and I was in there from the get go. But I did notice that Des was live after a while, and I hopped in there. I had one on my phone. I don't devil dog very well, But I absolutely love Des and the whole group, and so I didn't want to miss out in supporting them too. So I put that on the computer, one on the phone. I didn't do it very well, but I was trying to show support to both. That's probably why Devil Dog tries to Devil Dog. He's trying to show the support for five different people at the same time. Um, uh, what Devil Dog is a verb now? Yeah, I think so. That's what I call it, devil dogging. When you try to hop into different different live streams, I've seen him with two separate. I've seen him with two separate on more than one occasion. In fact, frequently I see him with two sets of headsets on his head. One going this way, one going this way, and listen to both of them at the same time. He can't really pay attention to the conversation. I have enough trouble following the conversation. So, on one thing, let alone two. And I don't know. He's better at some things than I am. Uh, I like to think I'm better than him at some things. I don't know. But anyhow, devil dog is a verb as well. My voice is about give out. I don't know why. Then I've been on lives all day and at work and having to do this, that, and the other. So I think we're going to go ahead and end it. But I do want to thank everybody for coming in. Let me go through, and if you haven't said anything in chat in a little while, please type something in the chat, or please put something in the chat. Please make a comment so that it will show up on the participants list. And right now, the only ones I'm seeing is Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve, Granny filming again, and Randy from RXTX Barbecue. By the way, Jen, oh, we got Nightbot. Thank you for being here, Nightbot. Although you kind of have to be. Um, and Radio Jonesy Tasmania. By the way, Jen, one of the places that I do go, there's three people I would recommend making sure you're connected to, and I already know you're connected with at least two of them. You may be all three. Um, the All right, I'm gonna need you to mute the music for a second, Jonesy. I don't. Well, whiskey, ice, and water. So come and have a good time and get blinded out of your mind. Jonesy, I'm trying to say something. I love the music. We can listen to the after party all you want. Hey, Peter. I'm sorry. I'm muting you for just a second, Jonesy. I'm sorry. That's a different thing. Well, never mind. I'll bring you back. You're, the. I'm just trying to say something, and I'm sorry. Um, three channels you should be connected with. One is Devil Dog, obviously. Two, Jerry Butler. Is it Butler? No, Missouri Randy. Even though Jerry's good people to know, and he can help you in some ways too. But I'm thinking that Missouri Outlaw Randy, he's doing a lot right now with helping other people co-stream. I'm trying to do the same, although nobody bothers come up co-stream. I don't know why. And three, third one would be James Gipe Gipe. James Gipe Gipe drops a bunch of links. And some people think that that's supposed to be like a sub for sub. It's not. All that it does is provide more people that you can actually, subscribe to them. You're helping other people. By helping other people, that also gives more people that you can find that are live streaming, hop into their live streams, get to know them, show them support. A lot of that'll come back. Some of it may not. Even if only half of it comes back, that's 50% more than you had. You're just limited in how much time you can, you're kind of limited in how much time you can give. So I don't know. I'm sorry, Jonesy. I didn't mean to mute you. I just, you know, Jonesy. Oh, I'm sorry. Can you? Okay, I was hearing that music, and that was uh, it was blaring music. It was good music, but it. I'm sorry, I muted you. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, if somebody wants to come into the after market or after party, the link should be linked up top. Let me take a look and see. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. Uh, you're welcome to. My throat's about to give out, so I'm gonna thank Old Man King, Peter, for coming in. Russian Wind Mountain, Good Times Homestead, Jen and Steve. Um, let's see. Obviously, Radio Jonesy Tasmania, um, and Granny Filming again. RXTX Barbecue Randy. Um, uh, I'm I'm afraid I'm gonna have to shut it down just for the sake of my voice. Well, Randy, if you want to come up and talk, you're welcome to. Co-stream for that matter. Carnegie, hey Carnegie, you can come up if you want. Well, we're gonna go ahead. Well, wait a minute. We got another another version of Jonesy. Cool. What's going on, Jonesy? Can you hear us?
Could you hear me through the laptop?
No,
Yeah, there
I
was
could
no
hear your
microphone.
music. I heard your music. That
Yeah,
was
that was
jamming.
running. That was a program in the background. Sorry about that.
Well, that's okay. It was pretty sharp. I like that, but I didn't want to run into any problems with the
No,
sensors
no, I
or whatever.
didn't realize it was running in the background.
Oh, it wasn't in the background. It was in the forefront.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't hear it here at all.
Oh, really? Cool. Well, I couldn't hear you, and I could hear the music. It was jamming. You have to go back and watch the replay. I see that your laptop is back working, and you're frozen on your other computer. That's all right. Um, I understand. You want to shoot your computer. I get it. Um, hey, y'all have a good night. I'm going to shut it down in three, two, one.